Good
evening, Isaac.
Pete.
Yeah, been quite a fire. You tell me how much generations or nervous systems were involved in that, from the lineages in that nonsense.
In one way, we could say it's everything up till now is
Yeah, yeah,
involved. Everything up till
yeah,
now. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, understand. Yeah. Yeah.
How's my sound? I just realized. Oh no, it's good. It's still where I left it last time. Cool.
Yeah.
So such a paradox in a way. Eh? It's like we can speak like that, and we can also say nothing ever happened. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. There was amazement to see how strong this conditioning to take things personal uh, appeared, or have seemed to appear. It's amazing.
It is.
Yeah. I want, I know, mine, not yours, mine, I.
Like a leaf on the tree saying, my tree.
Yeah, yeah. And all is just imagination.
Yeah.
That the leaf is a leaf, etc. Yeah.
Beautiful sharing, Pete.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Jennifer.
Hello, Isaac.
Hello, Jennifer.
People been here. Hmm. Thank you.
All right. Shiva. Shiva. You raised your hand, huh? Oh, cool.
Yes. Hello, Isaac.
Hi.
I'm a bit nervous. It's my first time.
That's
Man,
no worries. And even, when you say, it's like nervousness comes up, what does it mean about you?
yeah,
It came by itself, it will surely leave by itself.
it happens to me when I attend satsang that my heart starts to pound really, really hard and fast in my chest, and especially right before speaking to you. So,
Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, I'm sure that almost everybody knows that. And if everybody knows that, then how personal is it to you? It's just like a generic thing that happens, yeah?
yes,
Yeah, and it's noticed, yeah?
yes,
But the tendency is to think that it means something about us.
yes,
And if you remove that idea that it means anything, it's just something that arises, happens by itself, you don't ask for it. It comes by itself, it leaves by itself when it's ready.
yeah. I gently welcome.
Yeah,
It's all right.
yeah,
Feels much better now.
yeah. It's just,
Can I share a little bit of a background of why I'm here? And
we'll welcome anything, this is space just to explore. So,
okay. So I've been on the path for almost 4 years, and I have a family, 2 small children, and a business, and I live in Sweden, and I'm 44 years old. And it started around 40 when I was basically going through a midlife crisis, questioning my work, life, everything. And I tried different paths, also in career paths, but never really managed to substitute my current work. I'm an engineer, work as a project manager, run my own business, but I feel like I have a lot more to offer than sitting in front of a computer or do those type of works. Because I'm a very outgoing guy and I love people. I love to share. I love to meet new people and discuss. And anyways, then during the path, I studied every major tradition and all the Advaita, Vedanta, and the Buddhism, and I practiced Zen, and I studied all the teachers online. The list is so long that I don't think I missed any. It's ridiculous how much I studied. I was totally obsessed, and they all helped me, of course, and to find more about myself. And but the understanding is won't take you home. It won't bring you home. The knowledge will not be sufficient enough. And I meditate. I tried a lot of different meditations, transcendental meditations, and everything.
Okay. So let's just take a moment to play. Who you already are. The moment there's a thought of getting anywhere else, of improving, of anything else, that thought gets in the way of just simply being. That thought is the path. You just check that in your own knowing, see if it's true.
I have had moments, and I am aware of.
Okay, so forget those moments.
Hmm,
We're here now. We're here now. Is who you are an experience?
yes.
Can you measure who you are by an experience?
No.
No. Okay, so who you are is beyond experience.
Yes.
If you're trying to measure whether you've arrived or at home or anything by experience, that's an error.
Yes.
Understandable error,
Yes.
but an error. So you hear there's experience or experiencing, because the nature of experience is it's changing every second.
Yes.
And who you are is aware of this ever-changing.
There's a desire because the obsession of being free from the personal I.
Okay, so what wants to be free of the personal I?
Yeah, it's just an error. It's just a malfunctioning in the ego that is wanting
Yeah,
to
so
basically.
the I wants to be free of the I.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, is the I real? It's a sense, it's a feeling sense, but that's not what I'm asking. It comes and goes for sure, that sense of I. Every night when we go to deep sleep, it disappears.
It's just a story. The I is just a story.
It's an activity, actually. If that activity stops, there's no I.
But the story of that I keeps running, like childhood,
That's okay. That's
family.
okay. That's okay. The question is that story you?
I want to
We,
say,
we, we can see that trying to get rid of the story is the story. It's part of the story.
Mm.
So now, just to cut right to the core, who are you? Right here, this moment. Nothing you've read, nothing you've heard from anybody. We're here now. Eyes are seeing, ears are hearing, nose is nosing,
Yeah.
body is bodying, breathing is breathing. Eye is eyeing.
So what I am is not, you can't express what it is.
Exactly. Okay, and you're that already, right?
Yeah, it's that which is aware of.
Exactly, exactly. End of story.
But still that
Now
story
this but is what?
is a story.
It's a story. Okay.
Hmm. In life, you are always pulled in
Okay, so
the
there's
direction.
pull. Okay, we can see. So what gets pulled? If we just simple, we just here, we looking together. What we have is our attention.
Mm.
And what is attention? It's a focus of awareness.
Yes.
Are we that focus, or are we the awareness?
We are the awareness.
We're the awareness. That focus, because where and how our attention is habituated or conditioned to focus, determines the sense that we have of ourselves and of the universe we think we inhabit. That all belongs to that conditioning of the focus of attention. And there's something beyond that that's here now already, untouched.
So I'm listening to you talk about attention, putting the attention to the awareness, and
Which is a tricky instruction because you can't find awareness.
no, you can just be it.
You can just be, and that's the interesting thing. So, in that invitation, you recognize attention does move. That's its function, you could say. It assists the capacity to function,
Yes.
and that's its job. It does that. But it's certainly not who we are. Who we are is that awareness, and that's here already. So if I ask you, is that awareness free?
If awareness is free,
Yeah, it doesn't even have the concept of freedom.
no, it just is.
It just is.
Yeah. But yeah,
Any questions?
yeah, many.
No worries. Go for him. Go.
Yeah. Hmm. Nice. uh, it's so much gratitude, you know.
That laughter is everything. It says everything, you know?
Yeah, I experienced this
You
before.
know,
Also.
then it doesn't matter if the thought comes, let it come. It comes by itself, it leaves by itself.
Yeah.
Just like this, you know, part of our conditioning has been to be, I could say, to focus on the content of awareness
Yeah.
and to make meaning of it. It's such, how can I say, that's the, if you want to call it the basic error. Awareness is here, and it's here. And so the content, you know, where does that come from? It's conditioning, it's old trauma.
Mm.
And we
Yeah.
can be busy with trying to solve this and trying to solve that to get somewhere, but
Yeah.
who we are is awareness. End of story.
Yeah.
And so attention might get caught, and then you recognize, there's awareness here. Okay. No one here, no one to get anywhere, nowhere to get.
Yeah.
And the beauty is that all those habits of attention, you could say they're generic. They actually, you know, that conditioning has been from this great intelligence, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's not separate to that. And as like the habits of attention get seen through, it actually benefits all beings. So what we call the search, actually at one point it drops that it's personal. It's just this resting as awareness and allowing whatever is ready to reveal itself to benefit all beings. It's no more a search. You could say it's just a function of love.
Mm.
And then it doesn't matter if you're sitting in front of a computer screen or anything, because that's the greatest service that can happen, moment by moment by moment. It's just being available for that. You could say this great intelligence to use this expression of itself
Mm.
in that unfolding.
Mm.
And it's effortless. It's not a doing. There's no one doing it. It's just love. Natural. Being available for whatever's ready to show itself through this expression of itself.
There are some.
Search is over. It's just, yeah.
Mm. There are some practical issues in my life.
Feel free.
So about trusting our inner being. Are we allowed to trust ourselves?
Okay, okay, great question. Let's just look. What does trust mean?
Mm.
We hear now.
Not being afraid.
Okay, so now we've shifted from trust to not being afraid. So what is fear?
Uncertainty.
Okay, so is there any certainty? There's one certainty.
We will die.
And then we have to even look, what is it that dies?
The body.
And, you know, in the one sense, we could say, you know, I like this analogy of an electric wire. When a wire has current going through it, we say it's a live wire. When it doesn't, we say it's a dead wire.
Yeah.
You say that in Sweden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the wire is just the wire.
Yeah.
And the current, we don't really know what it is. We know how to use it. And we can test to see if there is current, but we don't really know what it is.
Mm.
Same as we don't know what life is. Bodies just it's a process. It's not separate from totality. It's just, it's never, it's like a wave in the ocean. It's never separate from the ocean. We can't say, you know, when the wave crashes that it's rejoined the ocean, never left the ocean. The body arises, you could say, but what's it made of and where does it come from and where does it go?
In the matter of trust, meaning my name Prem Shiva is from, I took sannyas with Vishrant.
I'm aware of Vishrant.
Yeah,
And you trust Vishrant?
I trust him because he has helped me.
So someone can help you, but that doesn't, what does that mean about trusting?
I don't think I fully trust.
Okay, so what does trust mean? Let's just come to trust.
Um,
Who's the you that trusts? What exactly does trust mean?
It's just the mind that is confused.
Yeah. Okay. And we trust that confusion?
No, I don't trust that untrust at all.
One thing, what you know is that you are who you are
Yes.
already. Can we trust the senses?
Yes.
Really?
I mean, feel and, you know, touch and like smell, and for a basic level of trust.
Basic level, but optical illusions. You see how optical illusions fool us?
Absolutely. It's just memory. Everything is memory.
Exactly. And can we trust memory?
No, absolutely not.
No. Okay. Yeah. So we're looking at trust, just for fun. What does it mean? You know, it's a funny thing. Every time you sit in the chair, when you come to sit in the chair, you look to see if that chair will hold your weight.
Hmm.
And mostly we get it right, but every once in a while the chair breaks and we fall on our ass.
Hmm.
That's so you know what we're trusting actually is unknowing.
Yes.
That's it. But what does it even mean? Trusting unknowing.
It's the letting go of the need to know.
And do we know? Do you know what's going on in this moment? You don't even know what's going on in that bodying activity then. You don't have
No.
a clue. You don't have a clue. And we don't know what's going on the planet. No matter how much news you watch, whether you're President Trump or Putin or whoever, you don't know what's going on. There's schemes within schemes within schemes, you know, we just don't know. And then there's all the different planets and all the different galaxies. And I mean, we don't have a clue what's going on. So we know we don't know. And what's it like to really recognize that we don't know and we can never know?
It's freedom.
Freedom, just we can relax.
So that trust that brought me here.
Yeah, so somehow there was a sense that somewhere there was an idea that was being worshipped, put on the altar, like of getting somewhere, of getting enlightened, or something like that, which Vishrant pushes like hell.
Yeah.
And it's, for me, it's bullshit.
That is where my uncertainty came in, because I listened also to you, and I've listened to all the other gurus and masters, and
except I'm not a guru. I just want to be clear. I'm just like you, no different. I'm just here. There's been interest to know and a deep exploring.
Yeah. I
And then
resonated with that.
Yeah, and so to me, it's like this expression called Isaac. The same awareness is looking through these eyes as those eyes. There's no difference. And in this interest, a lot of the patterns and habits and things that have, you could say, troubled man and womankind forever have revealed themselves. That's all. So when we sit together, everything that's been explored here communicates itself without words, without anything. You feel it, you feel whether the words are coherent with the experience you're having.
Yeah.
But the deeper conversations is in silence, beyond the words.
Of course. Are we bound to anything? Like, are we obliged to follow something? Like, what does it mean when someone says, I take sannyas and you do it a month ago, and then life pulls you in another direction? And
You know, to me, the allegiance is to truth and only
Yeah.
truth and
Yeah.
only love. Anything else, throw it away.
yeah,
But that's for me, I could say like that.
absolutely for me too.
So it's like I don't owe anybody anything. I don't owe any teacher anything. I
Yeah.
don't owe the allegiance is to rest as awareness.
Yeah.
Simple, end of story.
Yeah.
So I saw that happen, you know, a lot of Osho sannyasins came to see Papaji and they felt conflicted because they were in love with Osho.
Yeah.
There's such a beautiful field around Osho and people really, he's my master, but then my master itself becomes a hindrance,
Yeah.
you know, so.
And I don't want that.
Well, it's just seeing through it in a sense. It's just seeing, okay, my master, again, that's me, that's I, it's I thought, that's all. So, you know, then you want to take, oh, now Papaji's my master.
Yeah.
And all of that is hindrance to me.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just resting here. What is there? There's just presence. That's it. Anything else is thought, not more.
Yeah, I recognize you, Vishrant, Papaji, Osho. It's one and the same. Me and everyone else. It's just the awareness.
Yeah.
And some of us are more in tune with that. Some are enlightened, like their awareness is aware of itself. So that's a description of how others. I haven't reached that point. I have had glimpses of in and out.
Okay, so okay, let's just look at that for a second.
Yeah.
Would awareness speak, I'm enlightened?
No, it wouldn't.
It would never.
There is
it would
ego.
Never.
Ego in there that is talking.
Exactly. That's all that's talking, and ego can't be enlightened.
Yeah.
You know, someone once asked me, actually, it was an Osho, big Osho newspaper in Europe. They heard I was enlightened and they came to ask me, okay, they wanted to interview me. And they said, okay, when did you wake up? And it had never even occurred to me. It's like I never woke up. That which was awake was always awake. And that which wanted to get awake was never awake and can never get awake. So it's like,
makes so much sense because it's I was thinking about when someone expresses themselves and compare themselves with others and say that I am enlightened and they are just half-baked or
Mhm.
have had experiences, but they're not fully awakened or fully enlightened. And then I can compare it to one teacher. Maybe you have heard of him, Dr. David Hawkins. He was a psychologist, and he became awakened and started to teach. And he had this map of consciousness where he graded the level of consciousness, the level of awareness. And he also, he was very clear. He said that you must understand, when you reach a point of awakening or awareness, the ego is not dead forever and it's not gone. You can be pulled back in to the ego and start to speak from the sense of the ego. And that's how many teachers are teaching today.
So let's look at that. What is it gets pulled back? Is there an actual someone that gets pulled back?
No, the story of that I
That's all.
is, yeah,
And that's not who you are.
yeah.
So to me, it's like awareness is our nature. That's not, I don't have to trust that. I don't have to believe that. That's absolutely clear.
Yeah, and I've never in my life been a follower. And I am uncomfortable with blind faith or following, because I
Absolutely.
have always been a bird that flies. So that's why also I have studied all these different teachings just to see, because I want the truth. I'm not interested in the manifestation of the truth. I want the truth.
Yes, absolutely. So and the truth is who you are is awareness, and has always been and will always be, cannot be different than that.
Yeah.
The sense of I that arises and disappears on a daily basis, because every time we go to deep sleep, it's gone. It's just different condition, habits of attention, memories. It's not substantial. It's not made up of anything.
Yeah.
This is actually the Heart Sutra of Buddhism, the core of what Buddha saw. If you read the Heart Sutra, you'll recognize it immediately.
Hmm.
So it's, to me, once that's recognized, this truth, this being on fire with, or being in love with love itself, continues. But it doesn't continue out of trying to get anywhere. It continues out of the willingness for whatever wants to be seen for the
Yeah.
benefit of all beings.
Yeah.
It's not a doing anymore. It's a natural process that just happens. And there, I think there's to me, it seems, there's a great benefit of being with other expressions of life that have that same interest, because just in this conversation, I'm sure we can go to gallery view for a moment and see if this conversation, just for a second, if you can on your screen, go to gallery view.
Is it chat or no?
No, if you go to view, you'll see gallery view, the second one down on my computer from the top.
Oh, from the top.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
see
Okay.
it?
Okay. Gallery. Yeah. Now I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you see everyone. I'm just checking if anyone got any value from this exploration. Just to see.
Oh, it's
Okay.
amazing. Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
nervous. I was taking up so much time. I felt like, I hope I'm
Yeah.
not stealing any precious time or
Okay, cool. So now I'm coming back to just having you on my screen.
that's everything I wish for, just to be of service, nothing else.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with it.
So now you can see that just this inquiry, and that's why I say from direct experience that whatever comes up in these meetings benefits everybody.
Yes, that is my experience.
So yeah, so that's it. So at this point, it's for me, I just love to show up and keep exploring. I'm not a teacher. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. There's no teaching here. There's just, here we are. Questions arise and we look at it together. And in it, we see for ourselves. Don't have to believe anybody. No, there is no teaching. It's just.
Yeah. So practical matter, the biggest obstacle right now, like it has always been during these last 4 years, was the obsession of getting somewhere and finding the truth through a medium, through something. And I was all over the place and I tortured myself and with work and family. And it's not like you're putting more suffering into your life and also bring more suffering to others.
Exactly.
And you have to free them. It's the total paradox.
With good intention, and because of the good intention, we don't see what's going on. And so now there's a see in this moment. You are who you've always been. Nowhere, no one to get anywhere, nowhere to get.
Yes.
No teacher, no student, no teaching. Just,
I've recently discovered that the present moment is the best teacher. If I am able to be present and let go, and then
wait 1 second. No, now this is an imposition again.
Okay.
This is a thought.
I was expressing an experience of.
There is no I that can be present. Your presence itself. Otherwise, it becomes an effort. So it's something you have to do. And what's going to measure that? The thought, or your mind, or whatever you want to call it, is going to measure whether you're present or not. You are that in which everything appears. Try not to be that. The moment you succeed in not being that in which everything appears, just give me some sign, some signal that somehow you've managed the impossible.
Yeah, you can't.
You got. You see, the difficulty is through the habits of attention, of conditioning and old trauma, we find suffering happening. And the tendency is to take it personally. I'm suffering. And then I want to come out of suffering. And then you look, what is the suffering? Or who is it that's suffering? And you can't find it. What the most you'll ever find is an automatic resistance to the experience of the moment. And actually not even true. It's not even a resistance to the experience of the moment. It's a resistance to the interpretation of the experience of the moment. Because we hear in this moment what we call the universe is information, not more. And our senses pick up a very small fragment of the information and usually interpret it through our conditioning. And we end up with the perception. And the resistance that happens is usually automatic and unconscious, and it's to the interpretation. And nobody does it. It's an automatic. So in the noticing of any resistance to the moment, and what is resistance really? Something in the nervous system tightens up, not more.
Yeah, yeah.
And nobody does it.
Yeah.
But in that movement, a sense of me appears that then says, I did it.
Mm. Yeah, and that I is always a second late.
Exactly.
So
it doesn't even exist, actually. It's just, it's a feeling sense that arises from an automatic movement that nobody does.
yeah. Yeah, you can notice it's that I is always aware later, after the happening, after the in the next moment. And then it takes credit
Exactly.
or blame or starts
Or
with
blame, yeah, exactly.
with the
Yes.
just the for one who wants to find truth for themselves.
Find
What?
that one. Find that one.
Mm. is the persistent one. He.
What is it? What's it made of? Find it. Find that troublemaker.
Mm.
Find what it is.
So the question, who am I and what is aware and what am I, is directed at that false I.
Exactly.
Who likes to hide when you ask that question.
Exactly. And it can't find it ever.
And it's not even hiding, it's just isn't there.
It just isn't there. That's it. See, Ramana discovered a very simple thing. To put it in the Western language, in the language that I resonate with anyway. So
Yeah, sure.
it's like, if you ask yourself, no matter what rises, who's aware of it? The only answer is I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
Clear, that's obvious. And then when you ask yourself, who am I? It's not an intellectual question. It's just the attention then returns to awareness. That's all. It's not a doing even. It's just immediate in the sense, once you've played with it for a little while, it's like, wait a second, who am I? This awareness.
Yeah.
So it's not considered a path because it's immediate. And, Ramana spoke of it that if you if that kind of process takes hold, it will burn the tendency, you could say,
Yeah.
to believe in the sense of I. And what it does, and he didn't say you have to get rid of the sense of I. He said, there's nothing wrong with the sense of I. He said, even if someone says Ramana, his body would turn. So there's some identification with the sound, Ramana. He said, but it's not a problem. It's just like in who you are isn't determined. It's just like this somehow it's like this believing that there's someone here gets thinner and thinner and thinner, and it's hard to kind of go along with that story, that because it's not real. It's just simply not real.
Yeah.
Life is living itself. The sense of Isaac is a bunch of memories and perspectives and positions, and it's not real. It doesn't. It's just who I am is that in which everything appears.
So,
And not special, not anything, not enlightened, nothing. Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
The work that we do on ourselves to undo ourselves.
Okay, let's slow that down. So, who's doing the work and what's it working on?
The programming,
Okay.
it working
so-
on itself.
Okay, yeah. So there is no one working on it. I'm not working on myself.
Hmm.
It's just a natural process of conditioning revealing itself. That's all.
Revealing is the key word here. Yeah.
Mhm.
It is revealing itself to the awareness.
Yes, exactly.
Previously, we were unaware of our patterns and behaviors.
Yeah, exactly. And who do those patterns belong to?
No one.
No one, actually.
They are just patterns.
They're just patterns. They're not my patterns. They're not your patterns. They're just patterns.
That after 44 years of programming, that it's mine, it's
Mhm.
therapy, psychologist, and all the work we do.
Yeah, yeah. And so now, 44 years of that, and then one moment of seeing, none of that's mine. Now tell me what's real.
I can't, I can't, I can't own, I can't own them.
Exactly,
I can't own the victim.
exactly. None of it.
I can't hide behind the victim when I know it's false.
Exactly.
So that's it. All this sitting through life in therapy couches and identifying with the victim and the shame and the guilt and everything that
It's over.
because of the circumstance, it was all happenings, but it wasn't happening to anybody.
Exactly.
It was a movie on a screen and you were watching it,
Exactly.
but you got pulled in, sucked into the movie, and you became the character you saw.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like an actor believing he's the script he's playing, and then realizing, actually, no, I'm just an actor. This personality, I don't know what your original name was before Prem Shiva.
Oh, I'm Kian. I'm Kian.
Kian. Okay, so
Kian, yeah,
Kian is the
Kian,
name.
yeah.
Yeah. So that name, Kian, the
Yeah.
personality Kian,
Yeah.
is that who you are?
Uh, it was for a time, yes.
For a time, yes. And is it who you are?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. It's just how that system dealt with its environment and how it survived till now.
Mm.
And it's just, that's all it is. It's not, it's just a bunch of patterns.
But the way we are and the personality that we have, it's just what we have. It's just what we have to play with.
It doesn't
But
mean much.
doesn't. So what I'm trying to say is now a lot less than before, but I used to be a funny guy. I used to make jokes a lot. I like to make people laugh. I like humor. And that was a part of my personality.
Yes, exactly. And it may return and may not.
Yeah. Hmm.
You know, when there's identification with that particular personality trait, of course, then it becomes a trap. But if it just, you know, it's just how that system expresses itself, no big deal. It's entertaining, does its thing. But in the end, it's just like, you know, you could say the personality is kind of a bunch of patterns for getting and avoiding certain qualities of attention,
Yes.
not more.
And you can work forever to pinpoint how it developed.
Yeah, it's not interesting to me at all.
Yeah. The humor thing usually develops through childhood because of some survival instinct or to please others or to be accepted. And that's it.
Exactly.
It's right there. So when it's not useful, it doesn't come out as much.
Exactly. It's not necessary.
And everything else, the victimhood and everything.
Exactly.
When it comes to practices,
Why would you practice?
because that's the theme in the world. If you want to get enlightened, you have to torture yourself.
Yeah. So
Like,
you can look at it and see if it's still interesting to you.
I have lost a lot of that interest because I think I went too hard.
I can say there's zero interest, yeah.
But what happens if I don't get enlightened and have to repeat the circle of samsara and everything?
So in light of everything we've spoken,
who is it that wants to be enlightened? So what I find most pleasant, if we're allowed to feel pleasant, if we don't have to torture ourselves,
okay,
is
so
that
this moment is all we have, right?
yes.
And this moment we can speak it just to make a joke of it. This moment is as God as it gets. It doesn't get more God than this.
No.
Okay. So if you met God in this moment, how would you respond? How would your every cell in your body respond?
Yeah. Just explode of joy.
That's it. And it's okay.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't have to make an appointment with God. Do the yoga postures.
Anything. If you enjoy it, and then play with it, but no need to do anything. Just a simple, the moment that anything rises, who's aware of it? I am. Who am I? That's not a practice because it's just immediate, you know, it's just like this. Yeah.
Whatever works to bring us back to that awareness, that's enough.
Yeah. And when you speak, you know, it's like, let's just even look at that. What comes back to awareness? Awareness is, yeah, it never left.
Yeah.
The only thing that comes back, the only thing that comes back to awareness is our attention. Our attention recognizes our awareness is always, yeah, that's it. We don't come back to awareness, we are awareness. forgot what you said your name is again.
Kian. Kian.
How do you,
Kian. Yeah.
Kian. Okay.
Yeah, Kian. Yeah.
Got
So
it.
I think it's spelled differently in, like, if you're Irish, it's they say Kian, Kian.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm
If you
originally
put
from
it-
Iran, so Iran
if
we
you-
call it Kian, but
Kian, okay.
I pronounce it as Kian. Yeah.
Okay, cool. With luck, I'll remember it. If not, I'll just
Yeah.
ask you again.
Yeah, I don't have to be called Prem Shiva to get enlightened. the
Yeah.
the meaning is beautiful. So Prem is love and Shiva is so no illusions and no ignorance. So it's not me. It's just the meaning of a awareness.
Ki in Japanese is energy. I don't know what an would mean, but Kian.
Kian, yeah, Kian, yeah, Kian.
I don't know what that means, but anyway.
Yeah, there was a king's name in Iran back in the days. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Fun.
Beautiful.
Saturi.
Hello, beloved.
Hi, Saturi. I know your habit is to call me beloved, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love calling you that.
Yes, no problem. So it's interesting to see what is the beloved, yeah? Where is the beloved?
Everywhere.
See, yeah, if it's projected onto me, you know, then people are going to get jealous of me.
That's okay then. It's projected on you.
Yes, well, you're gonna, it'll disturb the field for sure. People will not understand. I want to know, what does this woman want? What does she mean?
Then you have to explain them that. What does that mean?
Yeah, well, somehow. See, it's a funny thing, hey? You know, when you know, there's a saying, if you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him or her, whoever's pretending to be the Buddha, because of this exact phenomenon. You know, it's like making someone special. If we make someone special, at some point we have to make them unspecial. It is like that.
Yes.
In order to come back to ourselves. Otherwise it's projected outside. I mean, it's not a bad intention. It's just like, it's just,
Yes. True. There is no separate ourselves.
exactly.
It's like
Exactly.
when I'm calling you beloved, I'm pointing that to the whole love. So it's you, it's
You know, we're just unraveling some hidden like tentacles in that projection. That's all. No problem.
But if people are getting jealous, I'm happy to say, yeah, I'm saying you are beloved.
That's okay. If you know, it's not, it's just recognizing, like the subtleties of how our attention meets the moment.
Yes.
So it's like either this moment is the beloved and everything is the beloved, or there's a beloved and the rest is not beloved. And that's going to
No.
cause ripples for sure.
Yes. This moment is beloved and everyone is beloved.
This is the beloved, yeah. Angad,
Yes. Good to see
my
you again.
man. I agree, Cameron. Hey,
Wondering if we could sit together.
absolutely. Awareness resting with awareness. Huh?
There's still a bit of a nervous energy in my system, but it's already a lot. It's just noticing. It's just noticing.
Yeah. You know, to me, it's like for most of us, if you look at it, that ultimately all we have to give each other is our attention.
Yeah,
That's it. I have
exactly.
nothing more to give, nothing less to give than attention. That's it.
It's the
And
only.
when we went to school, in some sense, like most of us develop personalities to get attention rather than getting attention directly.
Yeah.
And so, like in a school context, when we got attention, a lot of the, within the classroom, a lot of people would be not like it or make fun of us, or so it's like our system is confused around just asking for attention and getting clean attention. We haven't had much, you could say, practice at it or encouragement. Just look, I'd love attention, and just like that. Same thing in intimate relating, or anyway, just it's like there's been studies where kids in orphanages, they got food and they got shelter, but they never got attention, and their nervous system never developed healthily. And for many of us, the quality of our attention that we got from our caregivers or our parents, they saw us as objects, or they saw us as a possession, or belonging to them. So most of us have never really received just clear, loving attention. And then we get together and find an intimate partner, and again, it's like it's confused. The quality of attention that we give is very rarely just clean, just clear, loving intention. It's always your mind, and you've got to behave a certain way, whatever it is. So it's rare that we have an opportunity to just receive clean attention. That doesn't want anything, that doesn't need anything, that's not trying to get anything. It's just,
Just there.
attention. That's it.
And usually, attention-seeking behavior is seen as something bad.
Yeah, well, like that's the thing. Children will often actually do something like to make trouble to get attention because it's better than not getting any attention.
Yeah.
And so many of us keep that habit going as adults, is like we cause disturbance and irritation just to get attention rather than to disappear into the woodwork, so to speak. But what happens when we kind of hang together like this, and the quality of attention just starts to be there, present, without judgments and ideas and all that, it becomes a very powerful field that's actually transformational for everybody.
Even you?
Everybody, everyone gets benefited by it because it's food. Attention is food. It's nurturance.
Yeah, I can notice. Even right now.
Yeah. And like I said, most of us have never gotten clear attention, even for moments. It's like always we were seen as an object because that's how we were conditioned, to see everything as objects.
There's no one to blame.
No. Even to see ourselves as an object, as an I rather than an expression of totality. There's a quality of attention that is so sweet to just flow from us. It's
I'm still
the
noticing
experience. Yeah.
I'm noticing it's a bit difficult with me, like for me to be completely present with you, because there's a certain type of vulnerability that's
There's an absolute vulnerability.
Yeah.
It's like the quality of attention of a child or a young puppy or a young. It's just absolutely vulnerable. And again, we're not used to it. What we call our personality is actually, you could say, an elaborate defense mechanism. That's in the way of us experience the deepest love, what we've always yearned for. That's crazy.
Would you also argue that that's also the reason why people have trouble like looking other people in the eyes? It's just that.
Yeah, it's not an argument, it's just a recognition. It's like when you could say when an identity meets an identity, there's no, that vulnerability isn't there. And so then it's like there's defending and there's all kinds of mixed messages, you could say. I want to meet deeply and don't come too close. It's like it's a confused signaling. all having fun. Yeah, easy peasy. Just resting. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Very welcome. Shanti.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi. Hello, Ellen's visiting you.
Yes, I have a +1 on the invitation today.
Oh, nice.
I came to the Netherlands well, Ellen invited me to come and stay with her in my
Oh,
holiday.
fantastic. Oh,
Yeah,
fantastic.
really nice.
Yeah. Love, love, and love. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Isaac. And I really enjoyed those 2 last discussions. They were brilliant. Really
Well,
good. Thank you. Very helpful for me too.
Timo.
Hello. I wanted to ask about the celebration week. I'm not familiar. What's the concept and how that works?
You know, it's there's 2 meetings a day for a week.
Mhm.
The meetings are just like this. It's just somehow, you know, it's like every meeting you can feel how much the invitation deepens in us. And so when we spend a week, 2 meetings a day, some people seem to really enjoy it and ask for it. So I
And
love it.
these are always like valuable. Always something comes up for everyone to
Yeah.
gain from. And if we have that intention of celebration, I think it's going to be even more intense.
Yeah, yeah. Because to me it is a celebration of just what we love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. And so, you know, it's like I know not everyone has time to take a whole week, you know, time from their work life, but so some people sign up for half, but rather than just having people dropping in and out, because it changes the vibe, it changes the depth of the field in a way. I make it a week-long event and you have to sign up for it. It's
And I heard that there are some emails people are getting, but I'm not sure where do I sign up for that.
okay. On my website, isaacshapiro.org, there should be a place to sign up for receiving emails, and that is only used for my meetings. I don't give that. I've been asked many times for that, get that list, but I'd like to just keep it for the meetings here, and it's just information to do
Yeah.
with meetings or retreats or celebrations, whatever.
Yeah, I will look into it. I might have missed it. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Nima. Yeah.
Isaac, there's a virtual hand of Doro.
Oh, okay, cool. Doro. Hey, Doro. Thanks, Guy. I can see. I'm not, I have a feeling that your English is not that great. Is that correct? So there are people that can translate if you do want to speak. So you're welcome. You need to unmute if you're going to speak. That's a little red button on the bottom left. You don't have to speak. But if you'd like to speak, someone can translate for you. Is your native language German? Polish, okay. I don't know if there's anyone that speaks Polish, but maybe there's someone that speaks Polish and they can translate. Okay. But you can feel me, right? That's all that matters, really. The words are not so important. On the bottom left of your screen is a little red button. And the bottom left of your screen, links.
Yes.
Yeah, now
Okay.
you got it. Cool, yeah.
Yes, I would like to share a little bit.
Please.
I can speak German.
As you like.
Okay. Ja, ich mache gerade so eine Erfahrung, also ich bin Mutter von einer Tochter und jetzt ist sie 7 und ich mache einfach eine Erfahrung gerade, dass so eine Erfahrung von Leersein, einfach nicht mehr können, nicht mehr wollen und ja, ich finde das im Moment sehr anstrengend alles und
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
gleichzeitig sehe ich einfach, wie andere Mütter scheinbar das alles noch geben können und ja.
I'll speak
Und wie sie
English.
auch braucht,
Yeah.
also wie sie das auch braucht. Also meine Tochter braucht es ja und ja, damit mache ich gerade eine Erfahrung und das ist für mich ja ein bisschen, ja, tut einfach weh auch irgendwie, das so zu sehen, ne?
If you don't understand what I say, just raise your hand and somebody can translate. These days, many parents find themselves solo parenting, raising a child by themselves. Can someone translate, please?
Also heutzutage finden sich viele Mütter in der Situation, dass sie alleinerziehend sind.
And we come from tribal roots.
Wir haben diese Wurzeln in einem Stammesleben.
We're not designed to solo parent.
Wir sind nicht dafür ausgerichtet, alleinerziehend zu sein.
Some people can manage, but it's not what we designed for.
Also manche Leute schaffen das, aber es ist nicht das, wofür wir ausgerichtet sind oder also geschaffen sind.
You're doing the best you can.
Du tust das Beste, was du kannst.
At that age,
In dem Alter,
if they've got friends,
wenn die Kinder Freunde haben,
that will make it a lot easier for you.
dann macht es das für dich viel einfacher.
Friends that you feel comfortable with.
So dass du dich damit auch bequem und angenehm fühlen kannst.
Maybe other mothers that also have children and are by themselves.
Vielleicht gibt es auch andere Mütter, die Kinder ganz alleine erziehen.
You can take chances having time for yourself while the kids play.
Vielleicht könnt ihr euch abwechseln, damit ihr Zeit habt für euch selbst, während die Kinder zusammen spielen.
Can make it easier.
Das kann das vereinfachen.
Ja, das was du gesagt hast, das stimmt und das mache ich bereits.
Yes, that what you said is right and I already do that.
Ja, und trotzdem, ja, ist da etwas einfach alle. So.
And nevertheless, it's like the batteries are empty.
Yes, I understand.
Das kann ich gut verstehen.
Yeah. So part of that
Also ein Teil davon
is an idea that you want to be a good mother.
ist eine Idee, dass du eine gute Mutter sein willst.
That puts a pressure.
Und das lässt Druck entstehen.
Just to recognize you're doing the best you can.
Einfach erkennen, dass du das Beste tust, was du kannst.
And if possible, explore to see if putting pressure helps in any way.
Und wenn möglich, schau mal, ob es hilft, wenn du Druck ausübst.
Nee.
No. It comes from a good intention,
Das kommt aus einer guten Absicht,
but it empties the batteries.
aber es leert die Batterien.
Ja, vielen Dank. Also sie hat ja eben, also gestern zum ersten Mal auch gesagt, sie kriegt zu wenig Aufmerksamkeit von mir.
Yes, thank you. And yesterday she said to me that she feels like she's not getting enough attention from me.
Und
Quite
ich
a,
habe
quite a conscious child,
Das hört sich nach einem sehr bewussten Kind an.
and you can tell her that you're doing the best you can,
Und du kannst ihr sagen, dass du das Beste tust, was du kannst.
and that you love her.
Und dass du sie liebst.
That's enough.
Ja.
Das reicht.
if you have a feeling you're not doing enough,
Wenn du das Gefühl hast, dass du nicht genug tust
she'll feel that.
und sie das dann fühlt,
And then she'll come up with an idea like that. You're not giving me enough attention.
und dann kommt bei ihr die Idee hoch, dass du ihr nicht genug Aufmerksamkeit gibst.
Ja, ich sehe, dass sie woanders auch sucht, bei anderen Menschen, die noch was zu geben haben.
I can also see that she's looking with other people who still can give her something.
Yeah, that's natural.
Das ist natürlich.
Yeah,
Das
let
machen alle Kinder nicht.
All children do that.
them. Just watch that you don't take it and put pressure on yourself.
Jetzt schau nur einfach, dass du das nicht nimmst und damit Druck auf dich selber ausübst.
I think we've come to the end of our time tonight, so please
Ich glaube,
feel
wir sind
free
jetzt am Ende der
to
Zeit.
come another time.
Du
You're very
kannst gerne
welcome.
nochmal das nächste Mal dich melden.
Dankeschön.
Mhm. Okay. Eva, I think it was you that was hosting tonight. And if that's true, thank you. And love, peace, beauty. Ciao for now.